Beyonce appears to be distancing herself from her husband Jay Z. While Beyonce initially stood by her husband's side after he was accused of committing a serious, horrible crime with his friend Diddy in the year 2000, a source told RadarOnline.com that Beyonce has now begun to distance herself from her husband's legal woes as a way to protect her image. Now, an insider said, "It's not a good look and Beyonce's in a nightmare situation. There's not one area of her world that Jay isn't involved in, but already she's taking steps to protect herself, her reputation, and her kids' futures. It's why she made it clear he won't be joining her on her upcoming tour." Now still, the source claimed Beyonce is not going to walk away just yet. They continued by saying she has to again give him the benefit of the doubt, but this time it's hard. She's barely had time to start patching up the damage done from the Becky saga, so she still has trust issues with him. This scandal really couldn't have come at a worse time for their already fragile marriage. Now, despite the anonymous accuser known as Jane Doe in her filing dropping her lawsuit, Jay Z said he continues to face backlash over her malicious and fictitious claim, which he has denied over and over again. Just a couple weeks ago, he filed a lawsuit against Jane Doe and her attorneys, Anthony Busby and David Fortney, calling her original filing false, malicious, strategically and tactically calculated, and timed to inflict maximum pain and suffering on Mr. Carter. Now, the lawsuit goes on to call the attorneys soullessly motivated by greed, in abject disregard of the truth and the most fundamental precepts of human decency. Now, even though this Jane Doe has dropped the lawsuit, it doesn't mean that Jay is innocent, and this appears to be something that Beyonce is starting to realize. When the allegations first came to light, Beyonce brought Jay Z to the premiere of her and her daughter's film. Now, this raised a lot of eyebrows at the time, as sources with direct knowledge told the Post that before the allegations, it was rumored that Jay Z and Beyonce were not planning to attend the premiere. However, they appear to have a change of heart after the lawsuit. Beyonce forced Jay Z to go to the premiere last night, an insider told DailyMail.com at the time. They are working with a crisis specialist who is advising them on how to handle this. Beyonce believes that the best way is to face it head on, and that's what they did. Now, Disney, though, had other feelings, as an insider revealed that there was hesitation on Disney's side regarding the best way to handle it, given the events from the lawsuit. Now, at the end of the day, it was Beyonce's call. They allowed her to decide how she thought was best to handle the situation. That's how much Disney trusts and values her. They added, and the way she wanted to handle it was to smile, put on a united front by standing by her man, but also to celebrate her daughter. They were originally scheduled to do interviews on the carpet. However, after the lawsuit was filed and came to light, it was quickly decided on by both sides that there would be no interviews, only photos. Although Beyonce hasn't publicly commented on everything going on with her husband, it's not too hard to imagine how difficult this must be for her. I mean, her and Jay have gone through so many scandals during their relationship, especially when Jay Z cheated on her. She learned to forgive him for that, but now he's turned around and done something horrible again. She has to think about herself and protect her kids, so who knows if their marriage will last. And like mentioned before, Beyonce is going on tour soon, and she's not bringing Jay Z with her. But honestly, some space between the two could be a good thing, and it will allow Beyonce to focus on giving her fans the best show, as fans were up in arms about the prices, as they're almost double the price as last time. Now, a lot of fans didn't even get tickets to Beyonce's tour because the prices made them inaccessible, with some people saying the tickets cost more than a month of rent, which is honestly just insane, by the way, since Beyonce is worth hundreds of millions of dollars. She doesn't need all this money. Then, Beyonce's mom just exposed a secret about her. In a recent Instagram post, Tina wrote, "Beyonce decided not to continue acting in movies." Yes, she's done voice acting like in the Lion King films, but it seems like she will never physically return to the screen. Tina revealed this while reflecting on Bey's role as Etta James in Cadillac Records. Sharing a clip of Beyonce performing Etta's I'd Rather Go Blind, Tina wrote, "Just came across this in my feed. I listened to it several times. This is still one of my favorite movies, and it makes me miss the fact that my child decided to not continue with movies. She killed it in this movie." Tina continued, adding that Beyonce also unselfishly donated her salary to the Phoenix House, which is a group of rehabilitation centers. Beyonce noticeably spent her time there while preparing to play Etta, who had battled an addiction during her career. Wow, this is such a subtle way of telling us we're never gonna see her on our big screen experience again, one person wrote in the comments. Please tell her to get back on set, another begged. We need that EGOT, someone else said. So it seems like we shouldn't expect to see Beyonce physically on the big screen ever again. Now, someone who is a secret fan of Beyonce is none other than King Charles. Yeah. During his Apple Music One radio special, The King's Room, which was released on March 10th, he revealed that her 2003 hit Crazy in Love featuring her husband Jay Z made his playlist. Now, before going into the song, Charles noted, "I'd like to congratulate her for winning her first Album of the Year Grammy." Now, Charles praised her as a musician and a supporter of the King's Trust charity. "First, from a performer so exceptional, I just couldn't resist including her music," Charles said. She performed this song at the Prince's Trust Fashion Rocks concert in Royal Albert Hall in 2003. Now, the King's Trust International is turning 10 years old this year, and as I mentioned earlier, the renamed King's Trust UK will reach its 50th anniversary next year, he said. "I wanted to include an iconic musical moment from the many events which have supported my trust work for young people all over these years. Here is one of the Trust's most faithful supporters, the incomparable Beyonce with her song Crazy in Love." So, there you have it. King Charles is a part of the Bayhive. Now, Beyonce's fans weren't just upset about the ticket prices for her new tour though. Oh no. Just a couple days after the Ticketmaster war her fans went through, an ad for her new perfume dropped, but it sparked another major online debate about the product's price. Now, the singer launched the product with an Instagram photo, and the caption announced the perfume's name, Sa Lumiere. Now, soon after, commenters dropped negative remarks and trolled the singer while joking about being broke. A full comment stated, "Read the room, Beyonce, we are broke," and another user wrote how she may not break our soul, but you break our wallets. Now, the perfume is being sold on her website for $160 USD, and that's not including taxes or shipping. Now, this is a product that a lot of fans couldn't justify getting, and I totally understand it. Beyonce seems to have many different products and companies, and buying everything would be so expensive. Like, did you know that Beyonce has a hair care line? Yep, well, in an interview in February, Cynthia Erivo revealed that she actually uses Beyonce's hair care line. Now, this made people confused as, well, Cynthia, she has a shaved head. Fans tweeted things like, "Is the hair in the room with us?" and "She don't even have hair." Now, Cynthia later clarified though that she uses a hair oil from Beyonce's hair care line that keeps everything good after she shaves. Now, some fans came to her defense though, with them saying, "Bald scalps still need moisturizer and other care products to maintain a smooth, healthy scalp, and it's to moisturize her scalp, y'all, OMG. But hey, whatever works for you, girl." Well, that's all for our Beyonce video today. Now, what do you think about all of this? Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. I'm your host, Emily, and we'll see you next time. Peace.